Ciao Juventini of the world, my name is Giuseppe, welcome back on the channel. I hope you're all doing well, guys. I tell you immediately, we have a bomba. We have an amazing bomba news. I don't know if it's true or not, but there is a leaked news that is incredible, and I will need your help to decide. Let's wait a bit that some people are coming, because I've read something right before entering the live. I was absolutely not prepared, because the goal of today was to speak about the importance of the Ligt, because that's the question I have, or at least the reasoning I have in my mind. The Ligt will be a crucial piece not only for the defense but also for the midfield. If the Ligt stays, we can go towards one direction. If the Ligt leaves, we can go towards another direction. That's what I wanted to speak, but a big news arrived, and we have to speak about it. I don't know how to react. I really don't know how to react about that news, because it's a bit a shocking one. I don't know if you already read it somewhere or not. It arrives from Italy. We need to speak about that. But let's first say hello to all the people in the chat. Ciao Wolf, who's saying Ciao Juventini of the world. Ciao Wolf, always remembering that Mercato is crazy. You have two voices. The voice of the beginning of the song from Max, and then the second voice of Wolf. Always grateful, because Mercato is crazy is becoming the hit of the summer. Also, some journalists are starting to sing it, like Romeo Agresti, Mirko Di Natale, Mirko Nicolino. They are all in a movement. Hey, they had to jump on the Mercato is crazy train. I never doubted the song. I don't know if you were doubting the song. I was not. Ciao Rad, who is there as well. Ciao Jacob. Anthony Trimboli. Ciao Beppe, made it on homework. On time to be live with all the Juventini. Ciao my friend. Ciao Luca. Ciao Luca Piccolo. Marvin is there. Bogdan. Ciao Marian. Ciao Anthony Schifano. That will be our guest as a member. He will be our guest really soon. I need to fix a date with him, but soon he will be one of our guests. I'm super happy to have some members as well on the chat. That will be really fun. I promised it, and we will do it. So I have to agree with Anthony on Instagram when we will do it. I'm super happy about that. Ciao Maric. Ciao J Tarek as well, that yesterday was together with me. I want a really beautiful applause for Tarek, that was yesterday with me on the Juventus official channel of Twitch. There were more than 3,000 people watching a big quiz. Tarek, he tried to do his best. He did good, because the questions were really difficult, but it was a honor to have Tarek. He didn't win at the end, but he participated, and you need balls to participate on a quiz on a Juve Twitch channel. So grande Tarek, I'm super happy. Ciao Rad as well. Again, I already said. Ciao Marvin, ciao Wolf, ciao Bogdan, Maric, the usual one. Ciao Amer. I'm trying to see the people that I didn't say hello to. Ciao Nader as well, who said SMS is incoming. Forget about SMS immediately. No, it's not. That's not the news I was talking about. Hey, wait, let me go. Ciao Mlaggio, Stavros, Andre, ciao Julian, always there Julian. Grande Julian. Guys, I can't stop watching the videos. I like that comment from Jose. I will leave the message from Jose. Ciao Risencross. Soft teaches me, give me Bremer now. He wants Bremer now. Nick Busutil is there as well. Softitch, tell us a bit. With the voices of Mercato, how are you doing now? Are you feeling a bit more secure? Are you also still stressing? Or are you still in depression and you want the facts before you start speaking? I'm curious about your comments, Softitch, but let me reveal. Now that we reach at least more than 100 people on the chat, we can reveal what I've just read. I want to start with that, and then we will start building about all the latest news. So the first thing I heard about Calcio Mercato is that there is a voice. And guys, I'm not here to tell you it's true, it's not true. I want to talk together with you. So at today, what do we have? We have a Pogba and a Di Maria. Both of them, let's say Pogba 99.9%, Di Maria 99%. You never know how they wake up tomorrow. They just need the announcement. Apparently, they already signed. They just need the announcement. We know already two pieces. Two big pieces. What are the other names? Zaniolo with a lot of insistence. Zaniolo that can become a Juve player, and then you have all the other names that every day you have Koulibaly, Bremer, then you have Cambiaso that should also him be a Juve player, 99%. Let's see. Not tomorrow. We anticipated in the Telegram group that Cambiaso could have done his medical test tomorrow. It will not be tomorrow. It will be postponed. I don't know when, but soon. Soon. Then maybe there is a surprise, but soon. Speaking about all these names, there is a name, guys, and I will put a poll for that. That apparently the rumors are saying that he proposed himself to Juventus. He proposed himself to Juventus. He offered himself to Juventus. Who can guess who am I speaking about? It's a big name. It's a big name. It's a big name. He offered himself to Juventus. Who am I speaking about? Let's see if you can guess. Harry Maguire. No. Ronaldo. No. Neymar. No. Yeah, we already spoke about Ronaldo and Neymar. We have a new name. Icardi. Neymar. Hey, guys. Neymar. Werner. There are a lot of people who are saying Dybala. We are speaking about Dybala. Apparently, there are some rumors that are saying that Paulo Dybala offered himself again to Juventus with a lot less financial request that he was asking. You remember, we were going towards the 8+2. That was the last offer, at least from December. Apparently, he offered himself again to Juventus. Less salary. How much? I don't know. Is it 7? Is it 6? Is it 5? I don't know. And apparently he will dismiss his agent. So he will go for a new one, or for a while he will go alone. I don't know. But this is the last shocking news that everyone is speaking about at the moment on social network. Paulo Dybala proposing himself, offering himself to Juventus again. Probably said, Cherubini, Arrivabene, I'm Paolo. They said, who? Paolo who? He said, Paulo Dybala. You remember? Dybala, I think I heard the name in the past. I want to come back. I'm sorry of what I did, of how I behaved. Probably I went crazy. I understood the market. I want to come back. Is it true or not? Guys, I'm not here to judge if it's true or not. I'm
Thank
not...
you.
No, sorry. I made a mistake. No, wait. There is the thriller music. Everything went live. No, guys, I'm not here to tell you if it's true or not. I'm just telling you that it's a shocking news. A rumor or not. And I need to understand from you, before we go in explaining a bit and giving opinions, I want a poll. So, poll. And no, I was writing poll. No, not poll. Paulo Dybala back. Yes. Immediately. No. Then we have yes, but less money. Max 6. Yes, but without the 10. Ooh. Mamma mia. Pay attention. The poll is live, so I need to understand from you. Ciao Rocco to Glory. Let me say hello and thank you to Chef Cristo Clasciaturian. I hope I pronounce it well. Chef, I need also a rating on 10 about the pronunciation on the name. Un ultra bianconero that became a member today. Grande Chef Cristo Clasciaturian. I hope I pronounce it really well. Thank you for joining. The poll is live. It started now and you can vote however, how much you want. We have at the moment a big start with 39% of the people who are saying yes, but with less money, maximum 6. There is 31% of the people who are saying no. 21 are saying yes immediately, and 9% yes, but without the number 10. Okay, Paulo Dybala, mamma mia. I'm shocked. I'm in shock. I don't know you, but I am totally in shock about that news. And again, don't know if it's true or not. Let's first try to think, is it true or not? Thomas is saying ciao to all the crazy people. Did anyone not lose their mind? I did. I lost my mind, especially after that news. Just kidding. Dybala who? La Gioia back for Tarek. Wolf is saying ex-Juve player. He was wearing the number 10. My wife loves him amongst all the players. So let's do it for the wife of Deepak. He wants to play with Pogba again. Hey, we have to speak about that. Why using impossible? Dybala loved Anton more than he loves Juve. You remember the famous words of Arrivabene saying that some players, without naming anyone, were loving the agents more than the shirts. Do you believe it personally? I will give my opinion. I will give my opinion about that one because it's an important one. Ciao Rocco, Rocco to glory, the TikTok man. What a glory, what a glory. We had also a message from Chris Perotta. Thank you for your donation, Chris. And he's saying, yes, 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 La Gioia, claro que sí. He really wants La Gioia back. So let's start first to understand, can it be real or not, without having inside information, of course. Do I still have a picture of Paulo Dybala? I think I deleted everything. Paolino. Wait, let's see who I still have in stock. I have Bonucci, Chiellini, Zaccaria, who's that man here? Szczesny, Pellegrini, De Sciglio, De Ligt, Danilo, Locatelli, Rabiot, Arthur, Quadrado, Moisken, Morata, Vlahovic. I don't have Dybala. Dybala is gone. Guys, Dybala is gone. I don't have Dybala anymore. I'm sorry. It is what it is. So let's try to understand first of all if it's true or not. If it's true or not. Paulo Dybala, we know it. Juventus said we don't offer a contract to Juventus anymore. The offer that potentially we could even make is not at the level of Paulo Dybala. It stops. It was publicly said. Paulo Dybala continues to play. He has some difficulties to find his game, to find his motivation on the pitch. Was quite difficult for him. But at the end, Paulo Dybala, he cried. Thank you, Rad. Thank you, Radu. He's saying the opposite of our friend Chris. He's saying no. That ship has sailed. He doesn't want Dybala. Continue to vote in the poll. He started to cry. A lot of people were saying, hey, he's a real Juventino. A lot of people were also spreading fake news that in the stands when he was saying goodbye, he was saying, I will never go to Inter, and so on and so on. From that moment on, lot of contacts with Inter. We can't say and we can't deny it. It is correct. We even saw Anton going with a big smile in the offices of Inter. Gazzetta dello Sport every single day. They are changing between Dybala, Lukaku, Lukaku, Dybala, Dybala, Lukaku, Lukaku, Dybala, Lukaku, Dybala together, Lukaku, Dybala, Dybala, Lukaku, Lukaku, Dybala, Lukaku, Dybala together, Lukaku, Dybala, Dybala, Lukaku, Lukaku, Dybala, Dybala, Lukaku together. This is Gazzetta dello Sport, guys. There is no problem with your screen. I was not in repeat mode. I was just explaining you how much Gazzetta dello Sport was praising these guys. I will read Softich's comment because he extended his membership for the 8th consecutive month. Where in a 4-3-3 with Dybala play, same old problems. Look at that. You can read the comments here. I know you can't read the comments anymore, but I agree with you. So he went, he tried. They were speaking about 8 million. They were speaking about 7 million. They were speaking about an agreement that has been found. They have spoken about then that Anton was doing difficult again. They were speaking about 5 million. Today there was a news that Milan had contacted Dybala and that they offered him 4 million. What a disrespect. 2 days ago I was reading that Sevilla contacted him and they offered him 3 million euro. Mamma mia, this is a disaster. This is a disaster. We saw the beautiful pictures of Paulo Dybala together with Paul Labille Pogba in Miami, training together, posing on Instagram. Paulo Dybala, he has put a bit more picture than Paul Pogba. From that moment, probably Dybala is a fan of Pogba instead of Pogba being a fan of Dybala. It's true. No, I'm not joking, guys. Sevilla proposed 3 million to Paulo Dybala. Sevilla is not a club that can. It's not Real Madrid or Barcelona, so it's totally correct. So we are here where Dybala, after a month without Juventus, he's still paid by Juve. The contract of Paulo Dybala stops tomorrow. Tomorrow is the last day officially of Paulo Dybala as a Juve player, okay? So from tomorrow, we will probably give him a last check, and then from Friday, it's over. He's unemployed. No job. He will go on Twitter and he will spend time there until he finds a team. Hey, guys, it is what it is. Stavros extended a membership. He's saying, I'm okay if Dybala take less money. And the 21 shirt. That could be an option. That could be an option. Leaving the 10 and taking back the number 21 when he was Upicirigio. The small kid. The small kid when he arrived at Juve. Not bad. Not bad. But... Dybala doesn't seem to have any offer better than Inter. Think him and his agent overestimated Dybala. Just look at the teams wanting him. It's true. It's true. 3 million, Maric, 3 million. But he will not go. He will not go there. He will absolutely not go there to Sevilla. He's looking for a team that is playing in Champions League, preferably in Italy. Milan, yes, why not? But Milan is offering him 4 million. So Inter is the only option. Inter, they understand that. Of course, Inter was not hoping in having Lukaku back. Lukaku is coming for 1 season, and they were hoping that at the moment Correa and Alexis Sanchez would have leave. More the time is going, more it's the fact that Dybala is not finding a team, and that Inter start to be really, really, really strong. Because they perfectly know that it's a problem. Beppe, Paulo Dybala, invite him on your channel, Aldo. I don't think that Paulo Dybala will ever come on my channel. He will refuse to come on my channel. Hey, this is what it is. Thank you. We have a new family member, Dr. A, that just became a member. Grande. Hey, today you are on fire, guys. Maybe it's the Dybala effect. He just upgraded to the Dr. A. Grande. Grande, Dr. A. Grande. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Dr. A. And Aman is saying it correctly. Dai ragazzi, at least 100 likes, because we don't even reach the 100 likes. Paulo Dybala to Juve. Is it possible? I believe yes. I believe that he offered... No. Wait. Is it possible that he offered himself to Juve? I believe yes. I believe yes. Do I think it will happen? No. No, I don't think so. I don't believe so. Juventus was really clear about Paulo Dybala. They went for other objectives. Where do you play him? I go back to the comment of Softic. We are going for a 4-3-3. Paulo Dybala, how much, except of the behavior problems, except of the injuries, except of the salary demands, except of all of this. Guys, Paulo Dybala, he has also tactical problems in a 4-3-3. We didn't play consistently with a 4-3-3 because of the position of Paulo Dybala. I know that Chris is a big fan, and if we are looking now at how many people are voting, we see that 44% of the people are saying yes, but give him less money. 44 is a lot. Paulo Dybala, we like him or not, is still in the heart of a majority of people. We had 4 options. Only one was no. All the other ones were yes. Less salary, we don't care, immediately we take him, or change of number, but they were all yes. So if we cumulate all these percentages, we arrive at 31 saying no, 69 are saying yes. That's a lot of people who wants Paulo Dybala back at Juventus. Even if Paulo Dybala, he went to Inter. You can't deny it. We have proofs, evidences of him, the agent, Antun, going into the offices with a big smile, with Marotta smiling, with Antun smiling, going a few times there. For me, no. He comes back because he has no other team. That means that if Inter would have given him that contract, he would have gone there. If it was Milan with a higher salary, he would have gone there. Not Roma, not Napoli in first options. And now he sees that he regrets, because maybe he understood that he made a big mistake and he regrets. I understand that. But from Juve part, if we are looking at how Juventus at the moment is behaving, I don't believe it's possible. Thank you, Rad, for extending and becoming a member. And Rad is saying for 9 months. Mamma mia, that's long. That's really long. 9 months. Way to go, Beppe. Plus 20k subscriber next milestone. Maximum of like at least 200 likes. I don't know if we will reach, and we just passed the 101, which is really beautiful. 102 is every single like is beautiful. We have to say that. But let's be honest, guys. Paulo Dybala, with all the respect, with all the love, tactical problem, injury problem, behavior problems. How will he come back? How will he come back? I would be ashamed. Personally, yeah. Personally, I would be ashamed. Coming back like this in the locker rooms of Juve, saying, sorry, I made a mistake. Then, you will tell me, Pogba, he came back. It's true, but it's totally different. Pogba, he left as a star. He comes back for free 6 years later. Morata, when he went away and he won the Champions League, he was sad. The guy was sad because he loved Juve. Paulo Dybala, he was doing like this, to Juve, showing the name. He was looking at them after the goal of Udinese, guys. Saying, I am Paulo Dybala. I need to be respected. If you give me 10 million, it's not enough for me. Look at the goal I scored versus the mighty Udinese, versus mighty Triestina in the friendly 2 years ago with, or 3 years ago with Sarri. Guys. And now, as Rise and Cross said, I think it's a big reality check. It's possible, huh? We can play Dybala to come. We can pay Dybala to come and join us here. He likes money. I don't. You know, for me, it's not about money, Paulo Dybala. It's not the money that would have changed his life. Because if you're earning 7 million, guys, 7 million, 9 million, 15 million, it's the same. For you, if you are earning 700 euro, and they give you 1,000 euro. 300 euro is making a difference. It's making a big difference. 100 euro, 200 euro, 500 euro. It's a lot of money for you, for me, for Paulo Dybala, for Paul Pogba. It's not. 1 million more, 1 million less. Of course, if you're crazy and if you are buying and living over your possibilities, then of course 1 million is making the difference. But otherwise, if you are investing well and so on, it's not a problem. It's not a big problem. It's the ego. It's more the ego than the money. If you want from 7, you want 15, it's because your ego, you don't like to be under Rabiot and Ramsey. You don't care that we were buying them for free as free transfer and it was pre-COVID. You don't care about all that. It's just an ego that you are the number 10 of Juve. You are Paulo Dybala and you need more than all the other ones because you are vice captain, because you have the number 10, and that's the thing. It's ego more than the value of that money. Let me say thank you also to the people that just gave a donation but also became member. First we have Thomas that is saying Dybala probably look at Bonucci and Pogba coming back and he took his shot. Yes, Bonucci can be a bit similar to Dybala, but there is one big difference between Bonucci and Dybala. I want to come back on that, Stavros, but there is a big but. We are going towards a 4-3-3 formation. Just let where he is, just not fitting in the style we play. Yes, the idea is 4-3-3. Now we have a coach that is Massimiliano Allegri, and you know that he doesn't care about 4-3-3, 4-4-2, 4-2-3-1. He played all of them 3-5-2. He can adapt. If Paulo Dybala, he will not come back. According to me, the percentage of seeing Paulo Dybala to Juventus is 1%. 1%. What could happen to see Paulo Dybala at Juventus is a miracle because the other big negotiation, they flopped. And Juventus said, you know what, let's take him back. But it will be towards August, towards August, when really Paulo Dybala is scared to not find any team then yes, otherwise I don't believe it. I want to come back on the comment because that was a really good one about Bonucci. Let me remember later about Bonucci. But first, thank you to Mlajo, who's saying, what if we took Dybala to be a sub? Thank you for your donation, Mlajo. Paulo Dybala, he was already a kind of sub. When he was there, he was playing, but how much was he already on the J Medical? And then the time that he's come back, he started on the bench, he entered, and then after 3 games, he was again injury, had to be benched out, and so on and so on. So what's the difference? I don't know. But Paulo Dybala, guys, you know, I agree with the management when they said, let's not disrespect the person. You don't take Paulo Dybala and you disrespect him putting him on the bench. I will close the votes because it's clear that 68% of the people, they said, in a way or another, let's take him back with another number, with less money, or yes, definitely, absolutely, you are on the chat, the people that are there, you want Paulo Dybala back in a way. I'm more with the other percentage. I'm more with the how much? The 33% who are saying no. For me, no. Mike, Beppe, if Dybala comes back, does that mean no for Zaniolo? To be honest, I would rather have Zaniolo than Paulo Dybala. Your thoughts. Let's come back. First, let's say thank you to Rico Franchi, that became a member of the channel. Grazie, Rico. Thank you. Really appreciate it, Rico. Really. Well, let's speak about Bonucci first, really fast. Bonucci, what happened? He was not fighting with the management. He had a problem at a certain moment with Massimiliano Allegri. Why? Also there, because of ego, because Leonardo Bonucci at a certain moment he was thinking that he was God on earth, and he thought that he could do the coach on the field more than Massimiliano Allegri. They had some words in a game, I believe it was versus Palermo, but I can be wrong. They had some words, and then he was punished, publicly punished in Porto, where he traveled with the team, and last moment they told him he would not be there with the team. He had to go into the stands. He had a seat. At a certain moment he didn't want to be there because he wants to stay up. He was nervous. So they found him a stool where he had to sit, a stool, which was really a shame. A shame for a player like that. Anyway, with a lot of professionalism, he accepted it. And then he continued actually to play and to finish the season. That's really important to understand. He continued the season without a single wrong word about Juve and so on. The time at Juve, he was really professional. Then he decided to leave. We have to take into consideration one thing. His son, the second son, at the time, he had a quite serious sickness, followed by Italian doctors, experts, knowing the case. He thought about going abroad, but he couldn't. For family reasons. He decided to go to Milan. Of course, he couldn't go to, I don't know, to Palermo, Salernitana. He needed to go in a top team. He didn't want to go back to Inter, where he was as a youth team. He went to Milan. And then there, he wanted to be the captain. He took away the number 19 from Kessié. He took it for him, and he was blah, blah. Blah, blah, Bonucci, I am Bonucci, until the game in the stadium where he scored. He did the sign. He made a mistake. And then he came saying, sorry, I exaggerated. I was wrong. My own mistake, my fault. Today, Bonucci is not a fan favorite anymore. He's still paying. He is still paying for the mistakes he did there. Did I forgive Bonucci? Absolutely yes. Because I understand perfectly that as a father, you are thinking about your family first. I understand that. I understand that you wanted to try something else because it was not working with Allegri, I forgave him. But the difference is, in the past, I bought a shirt of Bonucci with the number 19. Today, I said I will never buy a shirt of Bonucci anymore. Forgiving, yes, but I will still remember that celebration. And this is our friend Bonucci. Dybala is totally different. Dybala is already crying since 3 years. Since that Juventus tried to put him on the market to exchange him with what's the name there? With the Lukaku that actually then went to Inter. Since then he's still crying. He's not happy. He's crying, and behavior and injuries and this and that. Two total different cases. I agree also in tactical it's difficult. It's a difficult year. I would not. Personally, I would not do it. Ciao Katana was saying not Arrivabene, Ryan, not his attribute in the club. He just watched over Alcan's money. I don't know what you're speaking about. You are probably having an internal conversation that I didn't follow. Ryzen Cross, Grand Ryzen. Thank you for your donation, Ryzen. Ryzen Cross is saying, Beppe, make a team of the best players you can in their position and one of the worst players in that position. I am curious. Ooh, wait, I need to understand. Beppe, make a team of the best players you can in their... What are you speaking about? All time? Or are you speaking about now with the players we have? Or all teams combined? But I don't know what you are... it's difficult, huh? It's difficult. But give me a bit of help. Be a bit more precise. Don't do a donation. Just write it in the chat. I will try to pay attention so that I can do it. Let's try. Why not? Because then we have to speak about the Ligt that can be a key, a real key in the Mercato of Juventus. Beppe, the question, in the World Cup 2018, Argentina versus France, whose strike did you like better, Di Maria or Pogba? Who foot is better? Let's say like that. The left foot of Di Maria, the right foot of Pogba. I think it's a beautiful question. Huh? You forgive Bonucci, he celebrated the goal again. I just explained, buff. I forgive. In life, you have to forgive. Sometimes you have to forgive. But forgiving doesn't mean that everything is okay. Everything is clean. I just explained. Maybe I'm late. Thank you for your donation, Dr. A. Dr. A is saying, Ale, oh. Ale, oh. If not Dybala, what other attacking substitute do we have? I don't prefer Dybala back, but Vlahovic, Di Maria, Zaniolo, and potentially Kostic, hopefully. I don't see any other option on the bench better than Dybala. This is also correct from Dr. A. We have to pay attention that our team lost a lot of technical qualities. You will laugh when I will tell you the name. I know you will laugh. But our team lost in one season, up front, Dybala, Morata, and Bernardeschi. Whatever you say about Bernardeschi, it's 3 offensive players that we lost. Virtually, we have Di Maria. Virtually, we have Zaniolo. 2 players for 3 positions. We are looking for a vice Vlahovic. That vice Vlahovic, I know you will not be happy, and we can speak about it a bit later if you want to, but... the vice Vlahovic could potentially be Dzeko. And actually, Dzeko could be the key for Dybala finally signing to Inter. Could potentially be Dzeko. So you have 3 players. Ken will leave, so you need another one. And don't forget that Federico Chiesa, that didn't play with Juventus in 2022, will also gradually come back. If you play with Zaniolo and Di Maria in the beginning of the season before Chiesa comes back, you can play with Di Maria on the left, Zaniolo on the right, Vlahovic in the middle. In a later stadium, you can drop Zaniolo as a box-to-box on the right side with Di Maria on the right and Chiesa on the left. Other than that, don't forget about Juan Cuadrado, because a lot of people are forgetting about Juan Cuadrado. Juan Cuadrado is still there. Don't forget Cuadrado. Let me see if we have the message of Ryzen Cross. He's saying all time. Ryzen Cross, all time. I want to do it. Wait, okay. You can pick any player of all time and any formation you want to make your ultimate Juve. and you can make a team of all the players you dislike the most. But that's a lot of questions. I will try to do it. Give me a second. Actually, I already did. I will give you my all-time. I will give you my all-time Juve, and you will rate it if yes or no I'm correct. It's a beautiful game. I like that. Meanwhile, Ike, extension of the channel, he's saying Grande J. Ciao, guys. Mercato is crazy. Stop. Thank you, grazie, Aiki. And Nero goes for the third consecutive month saying Forza Juve, Forza Pepe. Thank you, Nero goes. Thank you, Aiki. Thank you to all the people. I read Dennis and then we go for Rise and Cross to my all-time Juve. I made it, so I will go and I will share it with you. Ciao, Dennis. He's saying ciao, Beppe. Good day. Hope all is well. To you and all the Juventini, nice to watch you live again. Have been away for a while. Forza Juve. As for Ligt, I hope he stays. If he wants to leave, bye-bye. It's a big topic. Let me show you. We already started with the Dzeko out. Wolf started with the Dzeko out. Let me show you the team I made. I made a team. I have to find it back. Wait. I found it back. Here we are. It was a while ago, It was a while ago, and there are some big takes. And then after that we transition. We stopped talking about Paulo Dybala, and we will talk about Ligt. Okay, so we go. Wait, At the moment it's black, of course. It's not that one. Mamma mia, disaster. Here. Twitter. Up. Where is it? So I made it here on a site, juvefc.com. At the time, it's long time ago. Juventus fans. Giuseppe, that's me, guys. That's me. Oh, mamma mia. Oh, no, I made a mistake. I clicked on I want the notifications. I don't want the notifications. Disaster. It's okay. So, my favorite team. No, go away. My favorite team is... Okay, here we are. That's my team. I will read them with you. Can I put them bigger so that we can see it? Maybe yes, maybe no. Here we are. So, my favorite team is Peruzzi in the goal. You can comment, guys. Insult me. You can insult me that I didn't put Buffon. I know. Peruzzi in the goal. 3-man defense. Ferrara, Montero, Chiellini. Guys, I'm not putting Montero because he's back. You see, Montero is there because I always loved him. So imagine Montero being the under-19 coach back at Juve in his home. How happy I am. 5 in the midfield. Camoranesi on the right. Davids, Pirlo, Bonucci, Pogba, shocking, and Pavel Nedved. 5-man, and then up front, David Trezeguet and Del Piero. This is my top team. Okay, I need to say something because I see some people saying, but there is also Scirea. Of course, Scirea is a top. Boniperti is a top, but I never saw them playing with Juve. So for me, it's a bit difficult to say Scirea. I never watched them. Platini, I never watched them. So I'm speaking really about the ones that I really watched on television or whatever. But the one I watched. Peruzzi, Ferrara, Montero, Chiellini, Camoranesi, Davids, Pirlo, Pogba, Nedved, Trezeguet, Del Piero. Guys, can you rate my team? Zidane. Zidane is on the bench together with Buffon. So you have Buffon on the bench with Torricelli, Zambrotta, Vidal, Zinedine Zidane, Ravanelli, and Di Vaio. I know that you will laugh with Di Vaio, but I don't know. I like the guy. Beppe out. 3 on 10. Mamma mia. 5 on 10. Stavros is agreeing with me. 9 out of 10. It's not bad. 9 on 10. It's good. 9. Gianmarco, 3 on 10. Guys, don't exaggerate. 3 on 10. Guys, it's a great team. It's also a functional team, huh? Yeah, I know. You see, Rise and Cross, he has put me in the mud. You see what the problems you are causing me. Now people are writing. Beppe out. Zidane on the bench. I'm sorry, Peruzzi. I'm a fan of Peruzzi, guys. We can explain why I'm a fan of Peruzzi. Peruzzi is the goalkeeper I grew up with. He's the one that brought me the Champions League. He was a pit bull. He was a beast. Peruzzi was a beast, my friend. Then, of course, if you speak about who was the best goalkeeper career-wise, of course it's Buffon. Of course it's Buffon. Buffon is Buffon. I love Buffon, and that's why I made also a bench here. But guys, Ferrara, Montero, Chiellini, it's a beautiful defense. Camoranesi and Nedved on the wings. Boom, boom. Pirlo, the brains, with a pitbull like Davids, and Pogba. The Pogba from Mamma Mia. Guys, seriously. I'm sorry. I know people will be pissed off with me. This is the you want the worst one? I made some worse. Did I do a worse team? Did I do a worse team? I think I did a worse team. Wait, let me check. I think I have a worse 11. You will be shocked when you will see the worst 11. Guys, by the way, this is me. This is me in the Juve stadium here, half naked, celebrating a goal. This is me, long time ago, long time. Okay, where is the here? The worst Juventus, guys. Worst Juventus. Okay, I hope we can agree on that one, huh? Van der Sar in the goal. Unfortunately, because I liked Van der Sar. 4 defense, so it's a 4-3-3 with Isla on the right, Atterson, Andrade, De Scelje. Then I have Paulsen, Felipe Melo, Thiago. And then up front I have Martinez, El Malacca, Amauri, and Elia. Elia. No, okay, respect Chimenti. I saw Chimenti, by the way, in Torino. Really nice guy. Really nice guy. He was a bench player. Van der Sar was a starter. Huh? Isla had bad injuries. This is not my fault. Traoré as well, guys. Probably as well. 1 on 10. We have Alexandro, guys. I made this like 3 years ago now. 3 years. It's 3 seasons ago I did this. Boom Song, Hernanes. Yeah, but it's 11. I had to choose. Anelka, you know. But he never played, guys. They never played. They were there for 1 year. Anelka 6 months, guys. 6 months and they won a Scudetto. What do you want? Seriously. I know. Lucio. We can speak about Lucio. I know. Wait, because we have another comment. Let's continue. We have to speak about important things, guys. I'm not here to be judged. I'm not here to be judged. Wait, because there is a comment from, I need to find the comment back, from Dr. A, who said here, Dr. A, thank you for your donation. Balotelli over Dzeko, honestly cheaper with quality. It was painful to see Gabriel Jesus signed to Arsenal. I agree. Well, for me it was really annoying. Yeah. So my last question, if we sell the Ligt, cash in for Koulibaly, Bremer, SMS, your thoughts? Okay, I can go for it and at least we can launch the real discussion about the Ligt. Balotelli over Dzeko? No, because Balotelli, you never know how he wakes up, if he wants to. The guy, he doesn't love football. His passion is, I don't know, but it's not football, guys. Never serious. Quality-wise, he's a beast, of course. Let's stop about Balotelli. No, Balotelli would absolutely not fit at Juventus. Now, if we have to speak about the serious things there, the real serious thing, De Ligt, make sure that we know, De Ligt never asked to be sold. He doesn't want to leave. But it doesn't mean that he wants to stay forever. In that role, in that crucial role, after the BBC, Barzagli, Chiellini, Bonucci, after Bonucci, Chiellini, we need to build the future. What is the future? It's not 10 years. It's 3 years. It's 5 years. You know that in Italy especially, everything starts from the defense. Everything starts from the bottom. That's super important for an Italian team. a solid defensive team and structured team, especially with Allegri, that has 3 more years of contract, could then allow other ideas in midfield and in the attack. Especially because Allegri, he's thinking, and let me say also thank you to Pace 1J, that renew the membership together with Thomas Maklouf. Thomas, 9 months, I can't wait to win again for Ciao Juve. Pace 1J, 8 months. Hi Beppe, not seen you in a long time. Any info about Bremer, so we continue about Bremer, super important. So Allegri needs to be reassured about, okay, I have a center back that is committed to the cause, especially because we want to make him the leader of our defense. Juventus is thinking to make him a captain, not this year, but to grow into a captain role. But how can you trust someone that is not giving you signs to be 100% committed in a crucial role? So Juventus, guys, it's not that Juventus wants to sell. They want as a priority to keep the Ligt and saying the Ligt, look at what we are bringing home. Zaniolo, Pogba, Di Maria. We are thinking about other players. We want to try for Koulibaly. We tried for Sergej Milinkovic-Savic. To answer Sergej Milinkovic-Savic, he will not join Juventus. It is over for Milinkovic-Savic because Lotito, he doesn't want to deal with Juve about him. It's a no, it's a no, it's a no. It happened in 2018, if I'm not wrong, 2018, when then he went at the World Cup. Lotito was asking 120 million after a mediocre World Cup from Sergej Milinkovic-Savic. The value decreased and he stayed with him without being able to sell him. Juventus wanted to go up until, I don't know if I'm not wrong, 80 million, something. He wanted 120. And 4 years later, he's doing the same mistake. He doesn't want to deal with Juve. He doesn't want to. So, for him, no. What about the Ligt? Juventus, they already made the mistakes in the past with an Alexandro, for example. Not selling a player for really big amount of money. Not selling them. And then finding a player that is in decrease, a big decrease of shape, of motivation, and also how he's playing. And this is a problem because look at how we are all treating Alexandro. Will De Ligt be the new Alexandro? No. But it's true that if you have the opportunity to sell him for 120 million today, or next year with 1 year of contract, selling him anyway at 50, 60, I understand Juventus saying, if really we have no signs of De Ligt to stay for longer than 1 year, let's put him on the market and cash in and try about other solutions. What can be these solutions? Juventus is on Koulibaly. They want Koulibaly regardless of De Ligt. Ideally, in an ideal world, Juventus wants to have a duo of De Ligt and Koulibaly. De Ligt on the right side, Koulibaly on the left. With a Bonucci entering, replacing De Ligt, replacing Koulibaly, changing together. Speaking about De Ligt, speaking about Bonucci, by the way, really intermezzo. It's an important one about him. Bonucci, I think that he will do a beautiful season. I believe that Bonucci will play a beautiful season. Why? This season of Bonucci was really difficult in terms of injuries the first time, but don't forget that Bonucci, he comes from a year with Pirlo, and try to follow what I will tell you. Try to follow, and then you judge or not if I'm wrong, or if I'm totally crazy, or if I have some right things in what I'm saying. De Ligt. Bonucci is playing with Pirlo in a season without preseason. No preseason. They are starting immediately. Boom. We start the season. He's playing every single game with Pirlo. Game in, game out. Game in, game out. Chiellini was not at his top. And so on and so on. The first month, De Ligt had a shoulder injury. You remember with the surgery when he was out for 3 months? Bonucci played all the games, all of them. We finish the season and immediately they go with the Italian national team where he's playing and he's going all the way. And nobody here can say that Bonucci was not a decisive player together with Chiellini for Euro 2020. So he's actually playing since Sarri without too much of holiday, starting without preseason with Pirlo, going to Euro 2020, coming back, having a preseason, and then starting with Allegri at 35. Tired, injury prone, and so on and so on. This year is totally different because this year he can rest. By the way, he didn't play a lot of games with it. He didn't play at all the Nations League. He didn't play them. He was resting, taking his time. He left his space for other defenders of Italy. He was already on holiday. He will come back. He will do a great preseason. He will go to USA. He will start. He will play. And then after a few months, it will be immediately the World Cup, where Italy is not playing. So Bonucci, he will play friendlies, but no games. No games. And this is important because he will recharge his batteries to come back in January until June. 6 big months for him. 5.5. So I believe that he can do something good. Something good there. That's what I believe. So I believe, and let me know if you agree with what I'm thinking about Bonucci. My problem is Bonucci and De Ligt, according to me, they are not the best duo in defense, because De Ligt, he has to adapt on the left, and that's a problem for me. De Ligt on the left, it's not that he's playing bad, he's not bad, but it's not ideal. He loses in qualities because Bonucci is playing on the right and him on the left. So ideally Juventus, they want to do Koulibaly and him. For Bremer, I don't believe he will come, because he promised himself already in February to Inter. The only way is that Inter says, guys, non ci sono I soldi, we have no money. In that case, a new world comes with Cairo that really wants to sell Bremer in Premier League. Even more than Inter now. He's fed up with Inter. He doesn't want Inter anymore. Cairo, the president of Torino. He said, okay, if you come with the money, why not? But honestly, I prefer to give him abroad in Premier League, where they can pay the money. They are not letting me waiting for years. I prefer to give them, they give me the money. At the moment, nobody is coming full power from Bremer because he promised himself to Inter, so I don't believe so. If you sell De Ligt, and I hope not. If you sell, I understand. It's not because Juventus wants to sell him. They made it clear, we want to keep you. But if at the end you sell him, it is what it is, you accept it, guys, we continue. And then Juventus will go all in. But pay attention. We need to buy, according to me, the center backs before announcing publicly that you sold him. Because if you sell him and you go and you knock at the door of De Laurentiis, what will he say, De Laurentiis, for Koulibaly? Instead of giving me 35, 40, give me 70. You have the money. You want him? Give me 70, because then he will be the boss. He will be in charge of the negotiation, because he knows that Juve has the money and they need a center back. It's not that there are 100 center backs there in the world. Let's see. At the moment, Chelsea, they want the player. They tried with the formula. They said, you know what, we give you Werner. Apparently, Werner is creating discussions in the management. With Allegri, he's like us, like the most of us in the chat. Allegri is more, no, I don't want him. I don't want Werner. Nedved wants him. Nedved prefers him. Nedved wants him, but not Allegri. Allegri, he said, no, I don't want him. So then apparently there are the names of Jorginho, and that's where we come. Allegri, he's thinking about changing the way of playing of the regista. You know, the regista is the defensive midfield that in Italy has a different way of playing defensive midfielder. He's really playing as the brain, the tempo regulator of the team. The brains, he's thinking about what's going on. You receive the ball. Pirlo, best example. Jorginho is that kind of player. This kind of player that receive the ball, they look, or they already watched and looked before, they know, they feel what to do, and they distribute the game. Allegri, now he says, you know what, there is no other Pirlo. Forget about it. Jorginho, yes, but do I really need that regista? Because if, like they did with Pjanic, you remember, Pjanic was a regista. But Pjanic, and I loved Pjanic, he was not Pirlo. From the moment they blocked Pjanic, all our game was difficult to play because you had no regista. And we had to play with Chiellini going with the ball and trying to find some ways with his disaster left foot. Because they blocked Pjanic. They were really smart and they were blocking Pjanic and they were blocking the other one, Bonucci. Double man marking, especially from the small teams, on Pjanic and Bonucci, and you forgot about your game, huh? You forgot. This was, and of course, when you had Pirlo, you could have put 3 men on him, he didn't care. He didn't care. Genius of the field. Regista. Miretti, bello Miretti, it's beautiful Miretti, but Miretti is not Pirlo, guys. Wait, calma. Marvin is saying that's why we buy Zakaria. The idea of Zakaria is to try him, or at least that was the idea last season, to try him also in that position of regista, but not the regista. We have now to speak about a new name, it's defensive midfielder. Guys, imagine, and that's a bit the idea of Allegri, of playing when Chiesa will be back. Pogba, Zaniolo, and then you have one, Zakaria, for example. Let's see if he will succeed in that role or not. Because when we saw him playing, Zakaria is also great as a box-to-box. So, will he succeed in giving what Allegri needs? We need a player like a machine there that is breaking everything, that is always staying. Or will we upgrade the game of Locatelli? He did it for a long part. He did it last season. We didn't see the beautiful parts of Locatelli with Juventus, except in a few games where he was playing as a box-to-box. But having a Locatelli staying there, he can alternate with Pogba in that defensive midfield role that Pogba can also do. The problem is the one that will stay there, because here we are speaking about 3 quality players, and Zaniolo, Pogba, and Locatelli. We are speaking about 3 quality players. So 2 will have to stay, 1 will go up. When that one will come back, the other one can go up, they can change position. That's great. So defensive midfielder, Locatelli, a kind of Zakaria, maybe going with Paredes, depending on Keane. This is a bit the idea. But it also depends on your center backs. And that's what I said in the thumbnail, time to decide. Time to decide, and Allegri is happy now. You remember we were talking about an Allegri that was not Allegro. He was not Allegri. Allegri was pissed off because he said, Mamma mia, you promised me Pogba and Di Maria, and I have no signs. And I'm reading on the papers that there is no Di Maria, that he will go to Barcelona, that we are waiting. And this is not correct. You promised me. Now that they are giving him the players he wanted, he's a bit more relaxed. But now he's waiting. He needs to understand. But Katana, this is exactly what I'm saying. The regista role would be put aside. It's not anymore brains. There will be no brains anymore in one person. It will be actually the 2 next to you that will be the keys. because then you have more options that win one, or you have a genius regista, a genius brain alla Pirlo, or it starts to be difficult. We tried with Pjanic, that had his moments, and when he was in his top games was doing wonders. Otherwise, it was difficult, and when he was blocked, what happened? Paulo Dybala needed to drop down. Do you remember how many games did we see it? Bonucci blocked, Pjanic blocked, and Dybala that had to come back. I'm speaking about with Allegri time ago, years ago. He had to come back to take that ball. This is true, huh? This is true. A Kanté, for example, could do that role, but Kanté also here, huh? I don't know about Kanté anymore. Is he still at top level? I don't know. Don't forget, we have a World Cup in the middle that will change. It will be a strange season, a really strange season. Kenan, Mbappe, are Rabiot for sale? Yes, he is. He's not because he's obliged to be on sale or not, but it's his last year of contract. You know it. We need also some money to continue and so on. So at the moment we have no problem with money, because taking Pogba and taking Di Maria with quite low salaries for the players they are as free agents, you just eliminated a Dybala, a Giorgio Chiellini, a Bernardeschi. These players are gone. I forget another one, Morata. They are gone, so they are fulfilling the salaries of Pogba and Di Maria. So that's not a problem. But you need also to sell it, because we are too much, especially in terms of quantity. We are too much, especially in the midfield. So yes, the thing is, where? Manchester United, Chelsea, or the other one, what's the name? Paris Saint-Germain. Paris Saint-Germain as well, on the player, on Rabiot, Paris Saint-Germain. Speaking about Chelsea and Rabiot, remember 1 week ago we were all speaking about the first offer of Chelsea to the agent of Rabiot, the mother, and so on and so on. We were speaking about it. It was every day, it was in the papers that Rabiot. And since the news of Ligt Chelsea came out, we don't hear anymore about Rabiot to Chelsea, at least. Why? Are they thinking to say no because you don't give us Ligt, and we don't take you Rabiot? I don't know. I'm just thinking out loud what's happening in Mercato. Huh? Kimpembe could be a name Juventus will look like if they sell Ligt. Will he leave? I don't know. Will he leave? I don't know. Pace 1J, Pjanic was at Roma, center midfield with 2 DMs. It's true. 2 defensive midfielders there, and he was a bit more offensive. It's true. Strootman and De Rossi, 2 destroyers. It was difficult for him to adapt because he was not strong center midfielder, strong CM to play DM. It's correct, because he was playing a bit more offensively at Roma, and when he came, they changed. You have 2 more up, and he was a bit, and who was next to him? It was a Matuidi, but Matuidi with a total different role than a Strootman, for example. Strootman was a destroyer at Juve in a 3-man midfield. Matuidi was going up and down, especially after with Ronaldo. He was covering the left wing that Ronaldo was actually leaving a bit because he was playing up front. It's totally correct. Totally correct. Kanté has been injured quite frequently lately, missing a lot of games. We can watch the injuries of Kanté. But that's what I was saying. Kanté, I'm hesitant. Even if it's a player I would have bought immediately. If you are looking now at the Kanté injury history, what do we see? 21-22, groin injury, coronavirus, knee problems, coronavirus, knock. The knock, it's normal, huh? But here, knee problems, 6, 3 games missed, 2. That's how much in 21-22? It's 5, 11, 12, 16 games missed. Muscle injury in September last year. So not saying that he's an injury-prone player, but if you see his last season was difficult for Conte. It's correct. It's correct. Jason, my friend, I truthfully hope De Ligt will stay, but I also want a happy De Ligt, and this is very important to our team. I agree. I agree 100%. 100%. Guys, is there something I miss? So De Ligt will be key, and I believe that probably we will announce a center back before selling De Ligt, or not selling De Ligt. Let's see. I'm curious. Ciao, Alexander Grönvall. I also knew Di Maria and Pogba would join. You see, he knows. Alexander, he knew. And he's also saying now, De Ligt will stay, trust me, Juventini. I hope so, I hope. So we have the news, Kipembe. What about Kipembe? Where is he playing? Kipembe. I'm not an expert of Kipembe. Imagine if I start watching these leagues there, the French league. So Presnel Kipembe. 26. Yeah, no, I know Paris Saint-Germain. Of course, I know Paris Saint-Germain. At what position? Left, right? That's what. No, of course, Paris Saint-Germain. Hey, guys, I'm not stupid. Okay, I don't know a lot about other leagues, but a bit at least. No, Paris Saint-Germain, I knew. I was speaking about left or. I'm speaking both, you see? Tarek is already destroying me. He's not good. Marquinhos is better. Center back. No, I know center back. I was thinking where? So, okay, here, left and right, but how much? Wait, let's go to all season because they are giving a bit more details. Last season he played, I'll say here, 39 games as center back. I know I'm not, mamma mia. Who can tell me? Okay, I know what I know what I have to do. Sofa score. Kimpembe. More on the left. Thank you, guys. Thank you. More on the left side. Here. Okay. So he's 26 years old. 26. But he will be 27 in August. Pay attention. It's 1 month before he's 27. Value of 40 million. He's a left foot player, which is not bad. Left foot player is not bad. French international, Kipembe. He always played at Paris, so that can be an important one as well. Always played at Paris. So what do we do with a player that we don't know how he reacts in other leagues? Paris Saint-Germain, you know it, they are playing versus teams that are called Evian. If you don't believe me, it's true, I'm not lying. There are teams that are called like my water. You don't believe me? Guys, you don't believe me. There are some people here, they don't believe me. There is a team is called Evian. Here. There are a lot, by the way, clubs. They are playing in. Wait, let's go on Google. You don't believe me. There is a team. It's called Evian. Here, Evian. It's the same. Evian. You see? Evian. And if you're looking at the shirts, it's Evian. It's the same colors, guys. Kipembe is playing versus a team that is called like my water. It's a joke. And now we are asking him to play versus Lukaku, versus Origi, the other one, Giroud, Zlatan Ibrahimovic. Guys, the water. Question marks, huh? Yeah, but you are laughing, my friends. You're always laughing, but I'm speaking about serious things here. Ciao Mohammed Youssef. Well, where are you? I missed you. I missed to read you. Grande Mohammed, thank you for your donation. Mohammed is saying the type of players leaving Serie A the last 3 years tell you that rising superstar like the Ligt won't stay. Only stars need rehab. Join Serie A. I will not defend or say it's not true, because there is a big part of truth in what you are saying. It's true. Not only, but it's true. Lukaku was not great at Manchester United, was not great at Chelsea, and he's a phenomenon in Serie A. Let's see, I'm curious about Lukaku as well. What he will do at Inter without Conte. By the way, I don't know if you saw the cringe, but really cringe, presentation by Steve Zhang on the top of a building like it was New York. Hey guys, you are in Milano, it's not New York. They were there in the top of the building without microphone, with the telephone, like, hey, look who's here. Look, it's like I'm presenting my cat, McFly. When McFly is on the sofa here, it's the same. He was presenting McFly. So guys, disaster. But it's true, he's coming back. In Italy, guys, there is no money anymore, so you can't pay. De Ligt, you can say whatever you want. It's not a player that is going... It's not a glory hunter in terms of money. It's not a golden digger. So, for him, it's not important. But, of course, if you are earning 8 million at Juve and Juventus, they can't give you more. Because, we have a roof of salary, except if it's tomorrow Neymar that is joining. Of course, then you go into another team of Chelsea who is giving you 14. Guys, from 8 to 14, there is a big difference. Big difference. Chelsea, they are looking for 2 center backs. It's true. It's correct. So, what happened with Kostic? Kostic is waiting. Kostic is not a priority for Juve. He's a player that is parked there, depending on who we take. Because, of course, and I saw the name, Oney Neymar. Neymar is a name that today I don't believe he will join. But you know that Mercato is crazy, Mercato is crazy, we know it. He's a name that is there. It's easy. He was supposed to be the image man of Qatar 22. Probably it's also in his contract. Guys, there are a lot of things that we don't know. Probably it's also in his contract that he's the image man of Qatar 22. Because that was one of the reasons Paris Saint-Germain, they bought him. Now, the image man of Paris Saint-Germain is not Neymar anymore. It is Mbappé and Messi, not Neymar anymore. They need to push Mbappé, and that's why he stayed there. So Mbappé, guys, he's the boss now. It's not Neymar anymore. So they offered him to Juve. That's correct. They also offered him to other teams. They are open to give him on loan. They don't want to see his face at Paris Saint-Germain next year. They also want to give him on loan to any team that wants to take him. He's earning nearly 40 million a year net. Juventus can't pay that. It's impossible. It's maybe the player that is earning the most on earth. So Paris Saint-Germain, they are also ready to pay a lot of money. If it's a 1-year loan, they are paying a lot. Who is able to pay Neymar today? Seriously. There's one team. It's Newcastle. Newcastle is ready to pay Neymar that money. He will not go to Newcastle. With all the respect for Newcastle, he will not go to Newcastle, guys. Where will he go? They proposed him to Barcelona as well. Barcelona, they are not even able. They are fighting with everyone to sign Kessié. So imagine if they are able to sign Neymar. There are some rumors that are saying Juventus, why not? But Juventus, they would be ready to pay max 10 million. 10 million salary, max. With some bonus linked to goals and assists. 20 goals, 10 assists. 20 goals, 10 assists. And then you can go up. People, play the song. Play the song. How much do you believe in Neymar? Not what you want, huh? How much do you believe it's possible, Neymar? Neymar to Juve. Possible? Okay. I will put 0%. So impossible. Impossible. Up to 25%. Uh, 50% or he will be a Juventino. Okay. 4 choices. Neymar. Not what you want, what you believe. 0%. Impossible. No, but there is something possible. 25% maximum. Max. 50%, guys, you never know. Like, yes or no. It depends on a lot of things, but there are some possibilities. Or, yes, Beppe, he will be a Juve player this season. This season. At the moment, Neymar, I give him how much? It's even difficult for me to put a percentage in the beliefs I have of Neymar to Juve. Neymar to Juve. Di Maria, Pogba, Zaniolo, Koulibaly. Okay. Before answering, imagine. I give you Szczesny in the goal, Danilo on the right, Bonucci, Koulibaly, Cambiaso. Pogba and Locatelli. 4-man defense, 2 defensive midfielders, Pogba, Locatelli. Neymar, Di Maria as a 10, Zaniolo on the right, 3-man, Vlahovic. Mamma mia. Mamma mia. Guys, imagine, guys, this is a top, this is a top team. You can't lie that this team would be poor. What a team. This one is top team. This one is top team. I repeat, from the midfield. But no, all the team. Szczesny, Danilo, Bonucci, Koulibaly, Cambiaso, or Alexandro. Let's even say Alexandro. Pogba, Locatelli, Neymar, Di Maria, Zaniolo, and Vlahovic on top. When, of course, you will have Chiesa will come back and he will take left or right or whatever. You have Quadrado still, you have McKennie, you have Zakaria. Mamma mia. An 11 like that. prefer Chiesa as well, of course. Chiesa on the bench. No, Chiesa, it's not on the bench. Chiesa, no, I didn't forget. Guys, you have to stop with Chiesa. Chiesa, he will not be back. He will not be back. He will come in September. He will already have missed like 7 games. He will come, and then he will start. Petit à petit, bit per bit, playing 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 30 minutes, a half, 1 game. Then you're scared of a small injury, muscular injury, a bit of rest, and so on and so on. Before January, forget about a full-time Chiesa. That's why I never put Chiesa in my team. From January, we speak and we see the conditions of Chiesa, and then we can put him in the team, of course. Mercato is crazy. Look at that. We have Matt Hayes for Tottenham as well. Who did they buy? Mamma mia. On fire. On fire, Matt. Matt, on fire. Tottenham is on fire. I don't know who they bought, but they were speaking about the guy who was called Richardson. These kind of names. I never heard about them. But apparently everyone is excited. Yesterday, Matt, in his life, yesterday or 2 days ago, he had how much? 1,300 people that were following the live simultaneously. I was like, I don't know the players. Maybe he's good, the guy. But can you imagine? So Neymar, what are you saying, guys? 45% are saying no. No, it's impossible. 25% of the people, or 41% are saying up to 25, 7%, 57% it will be a Europe. There are still some dreamers there. Richarlison and Langlais. Langlais on loan, I saw that. It's true. It's correct. I saw that. Well, where is he playing? Richarlison. I never heard about it. But, guys, I need to make even better. Next season, I started, but I need to do even better. Let's see the guy. Richarlison, you said that. Everton. I don't know. Never heard. Never heard about him. But I'm confident he's good, but never heard. I know, but guys, Neymar don't have a Juventus soul. Rawa, the Neymar, he has no soul. It's easy. It's as easy as that. It's not the Juve soul. It's not. He has no soul. Everton. Brazilian Inter. Never heard about it. Never heard. And he's good. He's really good. He's okay. Nothing special. You see, Dr. A is telling the truth. I like Dr. A. Thomas, Richardson is known Brazilian at Everton, young and talented. Young. What is young? Allegri young or really young? 25. For Allegri is a baby. In the real life, 25. Tony J just subscribed to the channel. Thank you, guys. Oh, 186 likes. Are we going to possibly have over the 200 today? Maybe. Not sure. How much... are we as subscribers on the channel? Let me check. Didn't reach the 700 yet. We are at 18,668. It's okay. And we grew a lot, huh? Mercato is crazy, guys, huh? Watch donations. What donations do you need to watch? Richarlison, Opombo. Here we have Prof, who's there. Jules. True, Chiesa needs time. When Sarri put Dybala on the pitch, you remember, after an injury in the second half, Paulo went injured again after 10 minutes. That was really sad to see. It's true. It's correct. Amer, too expensive, won't work. So, guys, that's it. What do you want to speak about? We spoke about a lot. Talk about Badiashile. Badiashile, good player from Monaco, but Monaco, guys, they're smart, huh? Now they will be a bit smart. Hey, you know what? I'm scared about Paris Saint-Germain. Because for the first time ever, they are doing They are doing really, really great things. Ah, mamma mia, Marvin, pay attention. Marvin, he made a donation and I didn't read it yet. Attenzione, Marvin. I don't know why, but it's correct. Grande Marvin to tell me. Wait, let me check if I can find it back. Because you know that sometimes with all the messages, mamma mia. Double song for Marvin. Thank you, Marvin. And I'm really sorry I didn't see it because it's already 10 minutes ago. I'm really sorry about that. I'm really, really, really sorry. I know, because I was watching the likes on the channel and then you tell me watch the donations. I said, well, why? So thank you, grande Marvin. Saying Chiellini, he said a few months ago that Akanji would be a very good replacement for himself after his retirement. Can you watch his profile on Transfer Market too? Akanji is a good player. He's a good player. I was talking about him yesterday with Romeo Agresti. There are two names that we were liking. It's Akanji from Dortmund and the other one with a J from GJustjuve. What's the name? Garviol. What's the name? Who can write it correctly? Graviol. A good player as well. So these two are really good. Speaking about Akanji, good player from Dortmund. Let's see. Not Guardiola, Tariq. Gvardiol. So Akanji, good player, young, and he's Allegri young, 26. 26 is Allegri young. He can play on the left, he can play on the right. If you are looking at SofaScore to have a bit more certainty about heat maps, so you go with Akanji. Where is he? Manuel. We already have a Manuel. A Swiss. By the way, Swiss. You have already Zakaria. The connection there. He can play on the left. He can play as a center defender. He can play on the right. Not as fullbacks, but he can play in a three-man defense, whatever position. It's not bad. It's really not bad. He's a right foot player. 1.87 m. Good player. I heard a lot of good things about him. So that's good. That's really good about Akanji. Now, about rumors, I heard just one time or two times that Juventus was interested, but I don't know. I really don't know. If we are speaking about Gvardiol, he's 20. That's a baby for Allegri. We already have Gatti, don't forget that. But it's true that he's playing already at Leipzig, and it's not playing in the second division team. 35, already a higher value. He has a left foot. It's more interesting because you know that we are missing left foot center backs. That's where we need to go. That's why I like a Koulibaly. Even if Koulibaly, I don't know if he's left foot or not. Koulibaly is playing on the left, but I'm hesitant. He's a right foot, you see? Serie A, I know. If you tell me about Gvardiol, never heard. But if you speak about Serie A, I know. He's a right foot player that is playing on the left, so that's okay. But Gvardiol is a player, left foot, interesting. Akanji is already playing with a right foot. 28 games, good value. These are the two players I was speaking yesterday with Romeo Agresti. Not bad. Inter has no money. But from the moment they find the money, they buy him. If Cairo is still in a good mood because he's also upset of waiting. So Pulisic is good with not much quality. It's good, but Allegri said no, he doesn't want Pulisic. He doesn't want Pulisic. He doesn't want Jorginho. He doesn't want players from Chelsea. Lewandowski, but Lewandowski is fighting with Bayern. He wants to leave. He wants to go to Barcelona. It's really strange for me. Having him, Lewandowski, Barcelona is really strange. Cecilia is in the chat as well. She said, Beppe, you forget to say hello to me. It's the third time, Beppe, I'm saying hello to you. Let's say hello. You know what? let's make myself let's say all hello to Cecilia in the chat. It's the third time she's saying hello to me. I didn't even reply. Grande Cecilia. Let's a maximum of ciao to Cecilia. Tariq started. Tariq is a galantuomo. He's an elegant man. Grande. Nero goes with a ciao. Abi, ciao. Dr. A, ciao. Ryan, ciao Cecilia. Cyril. Ciao Cyril. Hello Cecilia. Everyone is saying hello. Ivan Drago. Mamma mia, Ivan Drago. Ivan Drago, he doesn't care about Cecilia. He's saying, Beppe, if we can't flush Arthur for Zaniolo, that would be a blessing. It's true. It's correct. The problem with Zaniolo, with Arthur, is that Arthur, the salary is a lot. So they need to find there something. Jimmy thinks Cecilia is bigger than Georgina. It's bigger than Pauline. For the people that were there 2 days ago, they remember Pauline, the girl from the neighborhood there. But Cecilia is the goat of the channel. By the way, never forget Cecilia, because she was the first one on the channel that became a member. The first one. She gave the trust. Ciao Sylvain. Salut mon ami. Voilà. Yeah, Bogdan, he remembers, huh? Cecilia, the first member of the channel. It's true. Guys, we made it to the Il Giro. But Akanji, good player. It's true. It's cool. Two hands for Marvin. Good player, Akanji. Good player. Hey, guys. Marvin is coming from Swiss. Look, he's smart. He's smart. Our friend Marvin, because Marvin is coming from Switzerland as well. And if you go to Akanji, where is he coming from? Akanji. He's coming from Switzerland. You see the connections. Marvin, he really wants to push for Akanji. He's not asking out of curiosity because of Chiellini. He said, no, he doesn't care about Chiellini. He wants that Juventus becomes a Switzerland team. By the way, you would be really, exposed. You are exposed, Marvin. You are exposed. We know what you are doing there. You will be crazy when I will tell you how many Juve players they come from Switzerland. You will be. Can you tell me some Juve players from Switzerland? You will go crazy when I will tell you. You will go crazy. Who can tell me? Or some names of Switzerland player? Lichtsteiner, yes, of course. Zakaria, yes. Ziegler, yes. Isla, but Isla is not Switzerland. He's from Chile. It's Isla. So we have three at the moment. FD is saying 6 players in total. It's more. Manninger. No, he's from Austria. It's not. Manninger is not Switzerland. No, Lang, no. It's difficult, huh? I will tell you the names, guys. We had in total 25 players from Switzerland at Juve. No, Paulsen is from Denmark. Dybala is from Switzerland. No, Paulsen is from Denmark. So, 25 players from Switzerland, but we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 players never played a single game, single official game. Yeah, okay. 11 players out of 25 never played a single game with first team. 11. So we have 14 players that played at least one game with first team Juve. We're speaking about Ugly Carl. He played with Juve 25 times and he played in 1910 and 1911. 2 years. Mamma mia. Bollinger Johan. Never heard about him. 8 games with Juve. Bollinger Johan. In 1902. Chiumento. I remember Chiumento. He came from the young team and he played 2 games. We had Comte, not Conte, Charles Conte, maybe, I don't know. Oscar Frey, Max Fuller, Geiser, Jacquet Alfred, Lichtsteiner, Reinhard, Streule Walter Joseph. Mamma mia, I love that name. Beautiful name. Walter Joseph Streule. Can you imagine you call like that? Walter Joseph Streule. Untersee, Weber, Zakaria, guys. Actually, we can say that we had only one player. Huh? Even Ziegler never played an official game with Juve. Huh? He came and then Conte kicked him out. 258 games for Lichtsteiner, and Zakaria will be soon the player that plays the most, the second most games. Zakaria. He arrived in 6 months. Crazy. Untersea, I remember as well. Untersea, I remember. That's Ciao Ryan. Badiashile, I forgot, sorry. Badiashile, good player. The problem with Badiashile is that Badiashile is the same as Tchouaméni. It's the same as Tchouaméni. Monaco, really, really, really smart. They didn't sell Tchouaméni the first year at 20, 30 million offer. A lot for a kid. A year later, they are selling him at 80 million to Real Madrid. And they will do the same with Badiashile. I don't know where, but they will keep him one more year. The difference is in the past, there was Campos that launched the strategy at Monaco. They were following it. And I'm scared now that Campos at Paris Saint-Germain, the sporting director, he will do smart things. Because it's over with the glitters and the artwork, the fireworks and the glitters at Paris Saint-Germain. Last year, remember, every day. Imagine if I was a YouTuber of Paris Saint-Germain, I would have at least 1 million. At least 1 million subscribers. At least. I would have like 10 trophies of YouTube at home. But Monaco will not sell him. If they sell, it's for an impossible to refuse offer from 50 million for a kid. So forget about Badiashile. Sahi saying, why did I say Isla? Of course he's from Chile. Wait. Attenzione, because you know it, in the middle of the night, that's where we have. Because Mercato is crazy, but also Mercato never sleeps. So we have to go to me dancing, of course. Let me check. Tweet of Schira. We have to find the tweet of Schira. Nicolo. What does he want? Nicolo. Attenzione. Juventus CEO Maurizio Arrivabene to Tuttosport on the future of Ligt. Attenzione, that's an important one. Impossible. Oof. Ooh. Arrivabene. We are not speaking about Fabrizio Romano, Agresti, Monblano, Albanese. We're speaking about Arrivabene, CEO of Juventus. He said to Tuttosport, it's impossible to keep who wants to go. The important thing is to leave the table with the three parts being happy. I believe we can say that this is a goodbye to the Ligt. This is an official goodbye to the Ligt. It's impossible to keep who wants to leave. The important thing is that the three involved parts are happy. No, who are the three parts? I saw that King ADP is saying, Beppe, it's club player agency. No, it's a club player club. The club, Juventus, the player with his entourage. Entourage, of course, is his agent and so on. And the third part is the other team. Because the team, he also needs to be happy to pay the amount. Knowing Arrivabene, they will do it really hard. You want him, you pay the price. What is the price? It's 120 million. 120 million for the Ligt. I know, Nawaf, I saw the message with the red balls. I saw the red balls, the red dots. I saw it. What is the price? It's 120 million. Juventus made it really clear. They don't care. They said no to 50 million plus Werner, 40 million plus Werner. They said no to a lot of 50 million plus Jorginho. They said no. What they want is to arrive at the value of 120 million with a big part of cash. Then, it's true that Monblano said, pay attention, it's not that Juventus asked. You have to understand, because I listened live to the words of Monblano when he said it. He said, what could be a request that would make Juventus happy? What could be a request that could make Juventus happy? He said 85 million euro plus a Jorginho valued at 2025. So we arrive around 105, 110 million in total. That could be potentially make Juventus happy. It's not that Juventus asked it. We don't have to overreact, but Chelsea, they need two center backs. You can lower a bit. King is saying, Beppe, it always happens during your life. I was about to say goodbye. I said it's over. Let's go and sleep. Arrivabene. If it was a journalist, I would have said goodbye to everyone. Let's speak about it tomorrow. And now we have to continue. Mamma mia. Lawrence, we have it here. We have it here in Italian. Of course, we have to read the full interview. But Nicolo Schira is a really important journalist. He never replied to me, but he's still an important journalist. Tutto Sport is a serious paper. I know the director. When they are doing interviews, guys, with Cherubini, with Arrivabene now, guys. Guido Vasiago, he knows what he's talking about. So, okay. We can launch a poll. This one is a shocking one, huh? We can launch a poll. What would you do? What would you do if you were Juventus? And I will repeat then. I will repeat, and that's important, the words of Arrivabene before you vote. So, let me check here. Poll. 85M plus Jorginho. Value of Jorginho is 20 million. It's important, huh? Because then you arrive at a package of 105, okay? Yes, do it. No. Yes, only 420. No players. No. Okay, you have 3 options. Easy. Yes, if he doesn't extend, or no. Okay, 3 options. Easy. You vote. 4 options. 85 million plus Jorginho valued at 20. That means it's in total 105 million, lower than the close. Would you say, yes, do it at that price, take it? Would you say, yes, but no players, only 420? That means if they give you Jorginho, Werner, whatever, you say no. Kai Havertz, you say no to everyone. Only for cash, otherwise you don't go. Yes, I would sell him if he doesn't extend. So that means we ask him again, and if he said no, I don't extend, we sell for Jorginho plus 85. Or no, there is no way. At the moment you are voting for the yes, but only for 100 million, no players. Stavros, personally, I can see us getting 85, 95 million in the end, only cash without any player in the deal. It's a fair deal for all parties, especially if the Ligt, it makes him happy. Please, not Jorginho. Why do we want washed players? It's not that Juventus want washed players. It's not that Juventus wants Jorginho. There is a part of the people, like in everything in life, some parts want, other want no. Allegri is more into a no. We were discussing about that earlier. Allegri is more saying no than yes. So wait, I made a video. Here, just to show you. Look what I said 5 days ago. The feeling I had. Look, it's not a lie. It's not clickbait or whatever. I gave you a feeling, and I said I'm scared. Because I was scared. We want to build a team, a winning team. Pay attention, it's important. That we want to win. No, we want to build a winning team with a global brand. Allegri, we involve Max Allegri in every single decision that we make. Now there is a team that is growing from the grounds that will look like him, that will be adapted to him, let me say like that. So Arrivabene, and we will see. Mamma mia, tomorrow will be a big one. It will be a big one tomorrow the video of tomorrow will be a big, because I will take my time to really carefully read everything. It comes out at 5 a.m. in the morning, so in 4 hours I will be able to put the alarm and read it. So go back. Thank you, Julian. We go back. We go back to the words of Nicolo Schira from Arrivabene. The first tweet was, impossible to keep. Who wants to leave? It's important to leave the table of the negotiations with the 3 parts that are happy. We, as a club Juventus, the player and his entourage, and the third part, who is the other club. He continued with, we want to build a winning team as a global brand. Global. We involve Allegri in every single decision that we are making. Now we are building a team that is adapted to him. It is not over, because I already see some people that are saying that Arrivabene was speaking about Paul Pogba as well. Tiziano Juventino, who is saying, let me check, Tiziano, Pogba, and this one I can't double check, but I trust Tiziano, so it's not on my responsibility. Maurizio Arrivabene, Pogba, everything is going well. This is how this operation was born, which is also important on a commercial level. Are you sure about that? Alex is saying the same. Where is that coming from, that news? Did the guy... I need to find it. Can someone tag me on that one? Can someone... Because then he already spoiled. He already spoiled the officiality of him. Can someone tag me? I need to know. It's a matter of life or death. Tiziano. Yeah, but... How do they know? They don't... They don't have the paper before me. It's not possible. The paper is not fine. I believe Juventus area, but I don't like... It's... How can they know? You know, if you tell me Nicolo Schira, they have the sources before. It's an expert journalist. Juventus area, they took it from someone. From who? Let me check. It's important to be sure. You remember when I tell you, attenzione. Attenzione. He said it. Okay. It's coming from multiple sources. You know, it's not a disrespect to the guys, because it's important, big work that they are doing. But it's super important to have the sources from who they are, to check. Always triple check, not double. Double check is not enough. Triple check. So apparently we can be happy, guys.
Mercato is crazy. La 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 la. Mercato is crazy. La 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 la. Mercato is crazy tonight. Mercato is crazy tonight. Mercato is crazy tonight. La 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 la.
Hey guys, I'm a bit sad. I tell you the truth, I am a bit sad. I'm a bit sad. This one made me sad a bit. I knew, huh? I knew. I was already making videos about him. I knew already. Huh? I tried with Mercato is crazy, but even Mercato is crazy. Even Pogba, the announcement of Pogba. I'm a bit sad. What the... Okay, so, guys, now we change the Mercato. Okay. Noor is confused. Say, what happened? What happened? Okay, I just explained the words of Arrivabene. Tomorrow, don't miss the video of tomorrow because we will speak a lot. Huh? What happened with the words Arrivabene, and I will go back. I will go back and show you so that we have the exact words. Always triple checking. He said... So he said a few things. He said a few things. The first one is he's admitting that the Ligt wants to leave. He's admitting it. What was the poll, by the way? The poll finished with 37% that are saying yes for 120 million. So he's admitting. He's saying impossible to keep the players that a player that wants to leave. Important is to leave with all parts happy. Why is he saying that? Because he wants to leave, Chelsea wants to give an offer, and Juventus is not happy with the offer. We already see that for 1 million, they don't want to give Mandragora to Torino. They don't care. They say no. 1 million is important. We don't give you 1 million. We don't give you 1 million. No, 1 million, no. Give more, give 1 million, and we give 1 million. In total, 10, and then we give you him. Otherwise, no. We give him to Fiorentina. And they're doing the same with Chelsea. We don't want Werner. If you want to give us Werner, why not? But then you give us 120 plus Werner. We will not take 40 million plus Werner. We don't care about Werner. No. So, guys, today some people, they were telling me, Beppe, you write bullshit. That's what some people were telling me in the chat, in Telegram chat. They were telling me, Beppe, you're writing bullshit. Juventus is not interested in Koulibaly because I never saw a single expert of Mercato that is writing about Koulibaly to Juve. Okay. What do we see here? We see on the 27th of June, Nicolas Kira that said, if Matthijs de Ligt leaves, Juventus will try to sign Kalidou Koulibaly or Gabriel Magalhaes. They are the main targets of Bianconeri as possible new center-backs. Why Gabriel Magalhaes? Not because he's a first choice, but he can enter in an eventual swap with Arthur. Arsenal, Gabriel Magalhaes to Juventus with Koulibaly as the first priority. Then he continued, pay attention. Juventus to sell Matthijs de Ligt, they want a payment of the release clause or an offer around 90 or 100 million. Chelsea and Manchester United are interested in him. So what is Juventus doing? Okay, there is Manchester United with Ten Hag, there is Chelsea with Tuchel. Both of the clubs, they have a lot of money. You want the player, try to fight between you. We don't care about Werner, give us the money. Monblano said that an offer that could eventually make Juventus happy is 85 plus Jorginho at the value of 20. Worst case scenario. But, again, confirmation here, 90, 100 million cash or the clause, this is what we want. He also said that Pogba, everything is going well. So he's spoiling us that we have Pogba, and that's something that we already knew. We were just waiting for a date for him to arrive. But now, hearing for the really first time Arrivabene speaking about one that leaves, but one big name that arrives, it's big. He's continuing with, we want to build a winning team as a global brand. Global. We are not speaking about local. You know, local is Italy, global is the world. Who better as Paul Pogba to represent the globality, the globe, il mondo. Allegri, we involve him in every single decision that we are making. Now a team adapted to him will be born. What is important? Global. This is the word. Guys, I needed a bit of a... The global word reassures me. I'm confident. I'm back. I needed a bit to brief about the Ligt news. I'm back. I am back. Global. Underline global. Juventus, they don't want to stop in Italy. This is important. This is crucial word. Global. Juventus is a global. They are not thinking step by step. Arrivabene, and I need to read the article tomorrow. He could have said, we want to build a team that is able, again, to reconquer Italy, local, to then build on top to go global. No. We want a winning team that is a global team. I like that. King Adepe is a bit sad. He's saying, why, if we want a global brand, why did we sell our supermodel, Lord Federico Bernardeschi? I have no answer on that. It's true. The three musketeers are cooking. The chef cock, they are cooking. Neymar, if we are speaking, guys, with 120 million release clause of Matthijs de Ligt, our boy, I'm a bit sad. Especially with Nawaf, with the orange color, that is reminding me of the Dutchman, Matthijs de Ligt. Aman is putting a beautiful emotes there in the chat, huh? Beautiful emotes. The globe, the world, Juventini of the world. I wanted to support the Netherlands. I tell you the truth, I wanted to support the Netherlands in the world. Not now, I don't want anymore. And no, they have to finish last. Okay, what do we do with 120 million now? We already... Pogba and Di Maria, it's done deal. It's not even entering with the money. Imagine, guys, we already have Pogba and Di Maria without using any of these 120 million that are falling from the sky. Give me the priority. No, SMS, no. Amer, basta con SMS. SMS, he will not come. I tell you, Lotito, he wants 120, then he wants 300. What do we do? What do we do with 120 being a global brand? What do we do? Look at the smile. Now I was a bit scared. De Ligt is touch the ball too much with the hand. We have to be honest here. That's the problem of De Ligt. A bit too big. He's a bit too big. He has difficulties to move, touch the ball with the hand. Sometimes he's doing mistakes, confusion in the box. Never liked that player. No, I never liked that player. Overrated, overrated. He's coming. He started to speak Italian after. Yeah, look at Neymar. Neymar is a great player. He's not even speaking French after 6 months because he's really Brazilian. He loves his country. Why does he need to speak French? The Ligt, he comes, he speak Italian. Why? It's too much. Overrated, overrated. I always said the Ligt is over. Oh, disaster. You see how you change the narrative about the player that you love. Never, never fall in love with players, mamma mia. Fall in love with the club. You see why it's important to fall in love with the club and not with player. Player, they come, they go, they broke your heart. Mamma mia. My first girlfriend, when she left, it was better than when the Ligt is leaving. Not sure, not sure. Dennis. Thank you, Dennis. Again, you're laughing with the Ligt. Overrated. Overrated. Thank you for your donation, Dennis. Ale, 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 oh. Ale, 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 oh. The way Beppe say global is so awesome. How do I say global? How do you say global? Just one note on Neymar, please, please no, please no. Mark my words. I hope for his to stay. I said Neymar will be super difficult. Well, with the money of the Ligt, you never know. But I don't believe. No, no, no. But if he goes, we need a top center back or bust. Forza Juventini. So what are the names that you are telling me? Sergej Milinkovic-Savic, Koulibaly and Bremer. Koulibaly and Bremer. Yeah, if we, I know you will again say that I am a boomer with my dad jokes, but seriously, if you buy Bremer, you are obliged to buy Werner. Okay. If you buy Bremer, you are obliged to buy Werner. It is obliged. Why? Because you have to form Werner Bremer, the team of Germany. Remember when we bought for 300k Barzagli? To honor Barzagli from Werner Bremer, you have to buy Werner. Guys, it's true. Seriously. Let me read the name. Thank you, Dennis, for your donation. Thank you, my friend. We need to buy Donnarumma for Tony J. No, no, no. We have Chesney still 3 more years of contract. Koulibaly, Sergej Milinkovic-Savic, and Bremer also for Dr. A. Koulibaly and Cancelo. Cancelo, no, he will not come back. It would be great. We need him on the left, but I don't believe so. Francesco Anthony, speaking of global, did you see how much Juventus generate in revenue for Adidas? 51 million euro, I know. The biggest team in Italy, but far from other teams like Real Madrid and so on. Hanin is supporting Serbia for Vlahovic. Yeah, let's go for Serbia. Bremer, Koulibaly, Salah. But Salah will not leave, guys. Bremer and Koulibaly. Big and slow. Bring Messi. No, Messi, no. Koulibaly for 40. Abi is saying Koulibaly for 40. Zaniolo for 40. No, 40. Zaniolo. 40. Koulibaly. 10 or 20 for a striker. Hey, it's not enough, guys. I'm scared that we need 2. We need 2 players. Global with a shoulder shake. We are global, guys. Mohammed, thank you for your donation, my friends. Now I'm happy again. Global brands, 120 million in the pocket. We can go. We are rich. Like, you remember Milan when they Milan, they were bought by I don't know who, some guys. They were bought over and they went to the stadiums with these kind of flags. We are so rich, and then they had to be sold because they had some problems with a bit of strange things there. We are so rich. Milan is joke. Let me read. We should accept the fact that about Serie A and only bring in players who fight for the shirt. So we can quickly go back on top of Europe. It's Serie A problem on this stage, not Juve. I agree. We had so many discussions and people were angry with me, especially some people that are supporting the other teams in Italy when we are playing in Europe, you know. They are angry. I said Serie A is a mess. It's a mess, and I don't know if it will ever catch up. I don't know. You can save it, huh? Create the Super League. I know it's egoistical. I know I'm thinking about my team. I'm not thinking about the other one. If you are creating a Super League, new entries, commercial entries, you have a roof in salary for every team, because this is another problem. The roof of salary. If they give you 14, 15 for a player, how can you compete? You cannot compete. It is impossible. It's as simple as that. You can't compete with other teams. Paris Saint-Germain, Mbappe, here, you're president of the club. Guys, you're president of the club. So, seriously. And finding players that are ready to fight for the shirt. Probably a Zaniolo is going to that direction. A Pogba that is saying no to the money of Paris Saint-Germain and Manchester City is going to that direction. So we have some people going into the direction of that. Kipembe. Bah, I tell you the truth. If you give me Bonucci, Koulibaly, you pay Koulibaly at 40 tomorrow. I would go tomorrow. Tomorrow, it's the third. Tomorrow is the 30th of June. You go to De Laurentiis, 40 million in the sacoche. You open the sacoche, you say De Laurentiis, here 40, and give me immediately Koulibaly. Kouli. You say, Kouli, come with me. And you come with me, you go, the car, the plane, Torino, and he becomes a big player. Guys, that's what we have to do immediately. Koulibaly is a must. Koulibaly Bonucci becomes the best defense of Serie A. Best defense of Serie A. He wants to come, like Milinkovic. They die to come to Juve. But I agree with Mohammed. We have to go for these players. Van Dijk, but no, the Van Dijk, he will not come. Juve should give you 5 million for the 100 million. They should. That would do really well. That would really help me. Barzagli come from Wolfsburg. It's true, it's come from Wolfsburg, but I wanted to do the joke, Thomas. And Werder Bremer was a really nice one, I believe. So accept it. But they also have the teams that start with W. Werder Bremer, Wolfsburg, Mönchengladbach. All the letters of the alphabet are in that world. Borussia Mönchengladbach. Can you imagine? So it's difficult, huh? Rick Aussie. Thank you for the donation, Rick. Buongiorno, Rick, in Australia, that just woke up with the news that the Ligt will leave our team. But Arrivabene spoiled Pollabil Pogba. Rick, luckily you were not there in the beginning of the stream because we spoke about Dybala offering him again to Juventus. Pay attention. Until Juventus wins the Champions League, they are only a business club. Sorry, Beppe, to many devastating losses for South Italia in World Cup. I don't believe that Champions League can change something at long term. Short term, of course. But look at Inter. In 2010, they won the Champions League. Didn't change. It didn't change anything. Champions League is fine. It's top. It's great. It's amazing. It's like Italy. Italy winning Euro 2020. So many people said, Italy is back. And then you don't qualify at the World Cup. It's not only winning a trophy. It's much more complex. Of course, winning the Champions League gives you a boost that is incredible in terms of image, in terms of stopping that bad luck of Champions League losses and so on. You win, you are off top of the world, of course, but you need to repeat yourself. Like G Forever is saying, it's consistency in winning it, in arriving there, but not even, because today we're speaking about a much more big problem. It's that Serie A year on year is going down in terms of attractivity because of dying stadiums. You go to Napoli, I love Napoli as a city, I love the people there, but you go to the stadium of Napoli, there are rats in the bathrooms. Guys, it's true. It's the stadium of Napoli. It's disgusting. Guys, the things in the walls are falling. It's dangerous. And I love, it's absolutely not a criticism. I love Napoli. I've been there. One of the most wonderful cities in the world. If you've never been to Napoli, go there. Go there. It's beautiful. The people are I'm Sicilian. People are fantastic in the south of Italy. But the stadium is a disaster. And it's not only Napoli. A lot of Rocco Comisso, he spoke about his own stadium in Fiorentina, in Firenze. He's saying that stadium is not representing the beauty of the city of Firenze. It's the stadium, it's the investment in the youth, it's the aging old management that doesn't want to change. Now they try to open office. They already opened an office in USA. They want to expand. They want to use that English language a bit more. They want to go with some cool guys, and that's great. Great for what? How long? If you don't do the real problems, you can do the marketing. It's great. And then the people, they go and they are problems. Yeah, it's true, huh? Zito is saying, do we think this is also related to their the lack of ownership? Of course. Of course. It's all of them are from a municipality, except of a few exceptions now. But of course. So 120 million, mamma mia. Do I think that two will arrive? No, Koundé, guys, forget about Koundé. Why? Chelsea was not even able to buy him. Sevilla, they want a lot of money. Huh? Koundé, I believe that Chelsea will still go for Koundé. Guys are paying the full salary. I heard that Lukaku he said no to 3-4 million, so he will reduce his salary to coming back to Inter. They don't pay him. They have him on loan, guys. Tomorrow you will see. I feel it. Huh? Today they made the President Zag with his Samsung Nokia 33 there. He said, here, I have the Lukaku is there. That's my friend, my cousin. Here, say hello to the camera. You promised me that you will score. Mamma mia, it was cringe. But you see, tomorrow they will change the narrative. Tomorrow they will go full power. Right, guys, write my words. Tomorrow, Lukaku, no, in Inter, they will wake up and they will decide that Lukaku is the best transfer of the world. Tomorrow they will show you videos like Lukaku, the king is back, he's there, the king of Milano. I don't know what video they will. Tomorrow they will go with today they did the president. Here. Oh, Luca, you're here, you're back. And tomorrow they will go. The best transfer of the world. Right, you know it will be, I know it will be like that. They will troll us. They will spend, I tell you, they will spend more on the movies that they will make. They will spend more than on the fee of Lukaku at the end. Disaster. It's not even their player. It's a dry loan without option to buy, without obligation to buy. Zero. Ciao Cristiano Battista. 120 million. We have to do something great there. It's a bit sad. A bit sad. Let me think. Tomorrow I will do. I need to go to the school tomorrow morning of my son. I go to the school of my son. And then for his ratings of the year. So hopefully he has a really great rating. And then we do immediately the video. Mamma mia. Arrivabene shock. And maybe I will do it at 5 a.m. immediately. I will record and I will put it a bit later. Arrivabene shock. Yeah, man, Rick, I'm about to close. Rick. Rick, it comes deadline, cortomuso. When I about to close, one day it will happen. Rick, one day it will happen that I will close and I will not be able to read your donation. Thank you, Rick. Really appreciate it. Ricardo, Beppe, I sent you a message on WhatsApp of a member of the club who was with with the team in '84 in the tour and got with Zoff Trapattoni, etc. We did a podcast with him. Oh, I would be interested to listen to that. I will read. Of course, it's like nearly 2 a.m., so I will also sleep a bit. But that's an important one. I would love to see that. Yeah, the messages are arriving, huh? The messages are arriving, guys. Ay, ay, ay. Wait. Tomorrow. Tomorrow we speak. No, tomorrow we speak. Tomorrow. Buonanotte. Good night to everyone. Tiziano, King ADP, Federico, Bogdan, Dr. E, Francesco, Aldo, Abi. Tomorrow we speak. Tomorrow is an important day. And guys, we will open Tutto Sport. We will read it. Big interview. Big words of Arrivabene that will give us a hint where we will go. Global. Go to sleep. I can tell you one thing. Go to sleep tranquillo, reassured. Juventus, they know what they do. Buonanotte a tutti. Ciao. Grazie. Forza. Juve. Ciao.